Welcome to the third so far video in this series of things that I have tried to make money online. I'm coming to you today from the laundry porch where things are drying nicely on this beautiful day. But I have my notes. I'm ready to give you my brutally honest take on the online course creation method of making money online. Is it really as easy as everybody makes it sound? Well, I'm making a face and I have a tone, so you can kind of tell how my experience went. Not everyone's experience is the same. I'm going to be giving you in this video my journey into the online course creation world, and then a very honest, brutally honest look at how did that go for me? Am I a six-figure business owner now? Was it so easy? I also have my notes that I'm going to be making sure I don't miss anything. I wrote down the stats of exactly how much money I made with my online course. And so I'm going to jump right in. So I got into the online course creation world. Firstly, it started with creating PDF documents to sell, so like digital products basically. So if you saw my last video, I will link the previous videos. I have my last one was about trying to make money with Pinterest, and I talk about how I created a PDF download that people can purchase for like my Pinterest strategy, because Pinterest is going awesome for me when I started an online business in proofreading, which I also have a whole video about that. I will link it below there. So I started selling that PDF. I have a Facebook group. I haven't been active in it for quite some time now for various reasons. I can link the video too for why I haven't been able to invest as much time into my online business stuff. But I have a Facebook group that I used to be very active in, and I mentioned in my Facebook group, hey everybody, I made this PDF download. It's available for purchase if you're wanting to use Pinterest for marketing, and I promoted it there. And somebody in that group said, Pinterest wouldn't really work for my business, but if you had a PDF about Instagram marketing, I would definitely be interested in that. So I was like, oh, so at the time I was super, super involved in marketing on Pinterest. I will definitely be, did I say Pinterest or Instagram? I wasn't just marketing on Pinterest. I was very active on Instagram. I can't remember if I said that. Anyways, take two. At the time, I was very active on Instagram marketing my business, and I was like, oh yeah, I have made sales and like it's worked for me. So not like in this giant six-figure business way, but I've made sales through Instagram marketing in a way that I feel even now really good about. And so yeah, I'm going to make a whole video about marketing in an ethical way, in a more heartfelt way. But all that to say, I was like, I could help people with Instagram. So I took all this time to make another PDF that people could purchase and download for Instagram marketing. And so I felt really good about that, and was offering that, selling that. And then I came across the idea of, well, it was a platform called Udemy. I have videos about Udemy. Yikes. I was going to say, that's a whole separate video in itself. I have two separate videos about Udemy. I will also link those below. But I heard about Udemy in this world of like following online business coach type people, female entrepreneur, online business type things. And I was super, super into all of that stuff and learning and researching and getting ideas and brainstorming and just like super into this whole world of online business. So I spent hours and hours researching, watching YouTube videos on exactly precisely how to upload, how to film an online course, the different ways you could do it, which way would work best for me, how you upload it to Udemy, how you make descriptions on Udemy. And Udemy is a hosting site. I find it problematic now, but at the time I hadn't run into anyone saying there were any issues with it. So, because you could create and upload you could do all of this for free, basically. So I spent like hours and hours. This was when I had more free time. I didn't have a 9-to-5 job, or like a day job. So I spent hours and hours and hours researching, creating. I decided the way I was going to do my online course was to do a, what do you call it? Like a PowerPoint presentation on my iPad. And then I would do voiceover. I would screen record my iPad as the PowerPoint presentation would play, and then record my voice on screen recording. It was a whole thing. So anyways, that is how I chose to do my online course for Instagram marketing. I'll link it below in case you feel like checking it out, because I still stand behind that. I'm very proud of my Instagram marketing help. But all that to say, I uploaded my online video course onto Udemy for free. They have a way, they market, that was one of the things that drew me to Udemy, was that Udemy would market your online course for you, like present it to people on their search of, oh, I'd like to learn something or purchase a course. They would promote it for you, and then you would also get your own link to promote it to people yourself, so that if you promoted it, you would get, I think, almost 100% of the price of the course. But if Udemy marketed it and someone bought it, then you would get like a percentage, because they did the marketing work for you. Okay, so all that to say, I want to check my notes, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Yeah, so what I did was, my Instagram marketing PDF was all like written. It's like a PDF document that you would read on how to do heart-led Instagram marketing for your business. And so I already had the wording. So I took that wording and I read it in a more, so it wouldn't sound like I was reading a script. I made it like my natural sounding script for my voiceover recording for this online course. Okay, all that to say, I did all of that. Here's what happened. Okay, so I did that in March 2021. I had, from March 2021 to July 2023, 38 people purchased my course, and I made, in US dollars, $217.76 total in that time period. So that's what, a 2-year time period, basically, more or less. So I did all of that for free. Like I didn't have to pay anything. So all of that was like, if you don't count all the hours that I worked to create it, that was essentially free money, $217.76 total, but that is spread out over a 2-year period. Now, here's what happened after that 2-year period. I started from starting in March, I would get a notification pretty much at least once a month. They're like, hey, somebody bought your course. Hey, somebody bought your course. And I was like, yes. And I was getting like, you can see from the stats, $217 over a 2-year period. That's a little bit each month. But it was something. It was exciting. All of a sudden, I noticed I wasn't getting those notifications anymore of people purchasing my course. You'll find the full, again, I'll link the full drama of Udemy. The issue with Udemy, I found out, was that it was deactivating my course because I hadn't updated it enough. And I'm like, how do you update a course based on, because my Instagram marketing course isn't based on like technical, push this tab on Instagram, this is how you go live. It wasn't anything that, like, it's more of like an approach to how do you interact with people on Instagram? What is a good way to do this in a heartfelt way? Here's my approach. And it's a way that really, really worked for me, not just on Instagram, but that the philosophy I use for my Instagram marketing, I use it here on YouTube, I used it on Facebook and other social media, kind of Pinterest. But anyways, so all that to say, I didn't know how to update something that I wouldn't have changed any of it. It was all very values-based, like valuing people and how do you market to people without being all spammy and salesy and turning people off, having like this agenda of like, buy my stuff. So I didn't know. I'm like, how do you update that? I wouldn't change any of it. Like, I deliberately made it to be evergreen content, meaning it could be timeless. It could apply. I mean, unless Instagram ever went away, you could purchase this course, and if you're on Instagram, it could be a current, like, oh yeah, I get it, I can do these things. So I purposely made it so it wouldn't have to be updatable. Oh man. Anyways, if you want all the drama and to see all how worked up I get about it, feel free to check the links below to my other Udemy videos. So I will spare you all of that drama, but I eventually ended up switching away from Udemy, and I ended up uploading my course to a site called Gumroad, which also, it's free to host your digital products. I moved all my PDF digital downloads, my video course, I moved everything to Gumroad. It's great that it's free, so you don't have to pay anything for hosting. The only problem is, as far as I can tell, they don't market it for you. They don't market your products for you, as far as I know. So in that way, it's different than Udemy, and in that way, I have not made, I think one person has purchased anything from ever since I moved things to Gumroad, and not my course. Also, part of that, as I mentioned before, I think, well, I've done many retakes on this video, so I think I mentioned before, I used to not have a day job, and I could focus way more of my time and effort on marketing my business and making those connections to make sales. I'll link the videos there that talk about all that change and all that. But anyways, I have not made sales on my course because I haven't been able to invest a ton of time and energy into marketing the way that I like to market my stuff. I am absolutely going to make a video. I don't know if it'll be a part of this series or just, about online business marketing in general, how to do it in a heartfelt way, in a way that genuinely, was genuinely working for me. You can see I'm having a kind of tone about it, but it's because I'm like, oh, I just haven't been able to put the energy into it like I used to. It's okay, things change. Life doesn't always go the way we plan, so you pivot, you adapt, and, that could be a whole video in itself. Did I go through all of my notes? Yeah, so, all right. So you came on here to find out if you could make money online creating online courses. So clearly I did make money from this. Here's the thing though, if you're going to, in some ways I do recommend Udemy if you go into it knowing you have to constantly be going in there to make updates and change your wording and here's what I'm trying to say. You can't just create an online course, upload it to Udemy, and then just leave it like people make it sound like you can and just make this 6-figure business. Maybe that happens for some people. I don't know. But for the average person with the average amount of time to devote to marketing, I would say don't quit your day job, basically. Give it a try for sure. I know how fun it is to hear about some new way to make money online and get all excited about it, and you feel like, I could do that. Why could I not do that? I'm gonna do that. So I wholeheartedly support that mindset, because like I said, I have made money with some of my online business things, and I'll be talking more about that in other videos as we go along in this series of things that I've tried. So, can you make money online with online course creation? You can. You might not, but you also might. But also you need a ton of time for marketing, making connections with people so that they trust you enough to buy your online course. Again, I'll make another video about, what did I call it? Heart-led marketing. Just keep an eye on that, an eye out for that. Feel free to subscribe here so that, you can see me come up on your subscriptions tab or in your suggested videos. I'm also trying to monetize my channel, so I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in a 1-year period. So feel free to subscribe if this is the type of stuff you're interested in. And if you are interested in supporting the channel even more, if you're not on a tight budget, feel free to check out my Buy Me a Coffee memberships down below, or one-time donation spot. Also, I'm selling the Honest Gratitude Journal that I created on Amazon KDP, and it gives you a place to write down the hard things about your day and the things that you're grateful for. So check that out, and thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, if I left something out, I probably did. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, and then feel free to go back and check out the other videos in the series. So thank you for watching.